What's up everybody, this is Cheese Mr. Poof and I'm back with the HearthSide Fridays, your weekly dosage of HearthStone content on the Cheese Mr. Poof channel. And without further ado, we're gonna go into the collection and I'm just going to scroll down, I'm gonna say it. Karazhan confirmed. Oh yeah, that's why we're playing Mage, that's why we're playing Mage, and we're gonna be playing the deck of Fire and Ice. Let's go over some of the things here. We got Ice Lance, Frost Bolt, Shatter, Flame Waker, Ice Block, Demented Frost Caller, Fireball. Well, that's water technically, but anyway, freezes. Blizzard, and to get the fire back in the game, Emperor Thorzen and Ragnaros the Fire Lord. So anyway, I'm gonna be talking about Karazhan, one night in Karazhan actually. And I'm going to be talking about the new expansion and playing this deck of Fire and Ice, which is a pretty mixed mage build. So we're going to go rank 15, 2 stars right now. And I'm going to be playing some of these. I'm going to be playing the deck and I'm going to be talking about Karazhan while I'm doing it. Oh yeah, so let's start. So they published the cinematic trailer for One Night in Karazhan. First I was like, okay, the thumbnail itself looks like it's HearthStone going back to the more comedy kind of side, because it looked kind of funky and stuff, and then I turned on the trailer and the music hits you. It's like super awesome that they're going back to their more funny, light-hearted comedy type of expansion stuff like goblins versus gnomes, and it's just a nice little reminder that Hearthstone is supposed to be like fun and not as serious as some of the other games right now with Blizzard. Although yeah, Overwatch is pretty silly too. Let's go for the greetings actually.
Hello there.
Okay, so we probably don't need to play anything right now because there can be a fiery wind axe, so we'll just pass. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about some of the cool cards they spoiled with the new expansion. Is that gonna go to my face? No. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for this. I am Medivh. And even Medivh looks like kind of silly in the trailer, which is awesome. So yeah, new adventure this time. So I actually get to play through the adventure again for the channel. If you followed last time I played through an adventure, it was League of Explorers, and that went pretty nicely. There was some cool stuff there. So that's going to be in the HearthSide specials when it comes out. Okay. I'm going to be freezing you, just so you don't get too much armor there, buddy. I could have used the Ice Lance too, but I'm saving it for...
Do you have the artifact?
Something like a Golden Elite Star Seeker. Not really, I'm gonna probably use it on something else, but we'll see what happens. I could use the Shatter here. Yeah, let's use the Shatter. I never really got to use Shatter. Let's see. Nice. And now let's coin for the Water Elemental. And I took down the armor, so now he has to get back the armor if he wants to like just shield slam this guy. And if he hits this with the weapon, he's gonna get frozen. That's gonna be neat. Okay. So it's probably some kind of a control warrior, and there's Cthulhu. Of course there is Cthulhu. But let's go for the Conjurer.
Want it? I got it.
Kabbalist's Tome it is. Let's take that down, and so yeah, Karazhan, cool cards. Let me see, off the top of my head, a Druid card, 1 mana for a 2/2 beast. That's literally it. 1 mana for a 2/2 beast. So if you watch the channel, you know I'm a big fan of the little archetype? Yeah, the archetype of Beast Druid. I am the biggest Beast Druid fan there is. And getting a 1 mana 2/2
Interesting.
for only Druid is like a dream come true. We can probably play Thorzen here, right? I mean, Thorzen. Thorzen! Let's go, Thorzen! So yeah, Beast Druid is getting a 1 mana 2/2. I can go turn 1, a 2/2. Turn 2, probably some beast, I'll have something. Turn 3, the Raptor, which is also a cool beast, and my beast deck is going to be amazing again. I mean, it depends on what other cards are coming, and I don't know how the rotation works again, so if I'm losing some of the cool cards, but we'll actually see. So, what else is there? There's a rogue card, only for the rogue, a 5 mana 5/6, with an upside, Battle Cry. You lower the cost of other class cards in your hand by 2. So you just put your Hucksters in there, you get your Burgles in there, and you get value. Who doesn't like that? Okay, so the warrior is really considering his choices here. Or maybe just left. That's always a possibility. But yeah, so that's awesome, and they actually spoiled 2 legendaries. One of the legendaries was like a 5 mana 5/5, or something along those lines. At least it was a 5/5, I remember that much. And that was an error. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, it would only sound douchey if I said anything there. So
someday I'll be just like you.
let's go for the plays. Actually, is this the right play? I might just go for Tome. That's a lot of goodies. Let's just ping and pass. So, I was saying the legendary is 5 mana 5/5, I think it was. It's like called Barnes, and he summons a 1/1 copy of a minion in your deck. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. So, Frostcaller. Well, we want to kill this. We ping that. And we go for missiles. And we freeze his face so he can't weapon any of the minions. I kind of like Demented Frostcaller, although he doesn't bring that much to the board. I feel like he could have been a 3/4 really. But yeah, so the actual big holy crap legendary that they spoiled is his 7 mana 4/6 with Taunt. That has a really neat effect. It's like Battlecry, add a dragon, a murloc, and a beast from your deck to your hand. Now, I'm just gonna let that sink in for a moment. Okay. Just sink in there. Just chilling. Just chilling. Let it stick in there. Ooh, this might be good. Although it's Control Warrior, it's not the spells I really need to, but it kills Brawl. This is removal. He's gonna have a lot of big stuff.
Interesting.
Indeed, it is pretty interesting.
Just don't get complacent.
Card draw is really good too. Let's take card draw. And we could remove some armor. But I feel like we're going to not. Okay. Not getting complacent. So yeah, now I'll let the message sink in. That's Cthulhu. That is Cthulhu.
That was an error.
Early to the party, man. So, how are we gonna deal with this guy? I can afford to draw a card, right? Draw 2 cards. If he's gonna have some shenanigans, I might as well put Ice Block. Let's draw. He's gonna do freezing. And another Demented Frostcaller? Is that an okay thing to do? Ice Block. He's gonna be frozen on both sides. And I can just use the rest to remove the Cthulhu, so that's fine. And it's only a 12-11. I mean, what kind of a 12-11? That does buff it, though. That is actually pretty good, that you can buff it while it's still on the field. But we have our things here, so we'll just play another Frostcaller and Blizzard. You are not moving anywhere, Garrosh. I just hit my headphones there. So yeah, 7 mana 4/6 with Taunt that gets you 3 cards if you have a Murloc Beast and a Dragon in your deck. That's bonkers! I mean, you have your late game huge Dragon Legendary. And then you have your maybe the board clear Murloc or card draw Murloc. And for beasts, I don't know what good beasts are there really. You can have the one that discovers a beast. Okay, we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna freeze everyone, right? Freeze! Even in your face. Okay. I mean, the Cthulhu is 16-9, but we have the Kabbalist's Tome and Fireball, and he's frozen on both sides again. I mean, I probably should be panicking right about now, but I feel like I'm okay. I mean, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Okay, we at least have the Frostbolt. Ah, Frost Nova. Oh, we can actually combo. Boom. Do we actually... Oh yes, we take out this guy. And pass. We're actually doing quite fine. Well, fine is maybe... exaggeration? I don't know how to pronounce words. It's fine. 10 cards in your deck, 11 in mine. But you have the Golden Monkey somewhere in there, so... Let's Ragnaros. We're gonna play that soon. We could actually just play it now, but he can actually kill it with what he has, so we'll just remove this. And should we Fireball face just in case he has a Shield Slam for this? I'm just gonna use it as removal. I'm a scared man at the moment. He does have a shield block, so he could have done that anyway. And he's even going to armor up. Well, that's pretty bad for me. But we get the Scarab, so we're just gonna play that. Another ice block is the thing we need. And let's play Rag. Let's go for the Fireman. Firelord. Getting that Fireball swagger up in this piece. But yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna get the 1/1, aren't I? Oh, I get Rag! And he's gonna take 8 to the face again. Nice! Execute, oh man. Well, Rag did some stuff as he was destined to. So... let's start putting some pressure on him at this point. He has lost Cthulhu. He might still get it back with that one card, but we're just gonna use all the pressure we have. We have a Flame Strike and another Ice Block. And we have this Freeze guy.
Welcome to the grand
Well, that's actually going to be a real kink in our plans. But we can rise above it. Another Fireball. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove that. And now you can't use the weapon, but that armor you're getting is going to be a real problem for me. Hopefully you won't... well, only 5 cards, 4 in hand, so 9 cards, 9 legendaries, and a 6/6 taunt. Is this still game 1? I mean, this game feels super long. I've even gotten to say everything I had to say about Karazhan. I mean, I keep saying just Karazhan because it's easier. I know it's one night in Karazhan. Also, is that like the longest expansion adventure name they have come up with? One night in Karazhan? It kind of sounds pretty awkward. The Tower of Karazhan could have been okay in my books, but sure. It's probably gonna be super awesome anyway. I'm gonna love it. And the cards look really nice, and Blizzard really knows what they're doing when it comes to HearthStone. He's either thinking real hard again, or roping. What can he have in here? This game, ladies and gentlemen, it's one match. But hey, I've gotten to say a lot about the things that happened in recent HearthStone history. Let's go. Is this lethal? Oh man! I didn't even notice I had the lethal. Wow. We went for it and we got it. We got back the star that we lost at some point. And we're almost level 50 as a mage. I think that wraps up this week's episode of HearthSide Friday. Anyway, drop down in the comments, what's your opinion on the One Night in Karazhan coming adventure? Do you like the cards they spoiled? Do you think it's too silly for Hearthstone? Or just silly enough? Do you think it could have been handled better? Just give me your all around opinions on the new adventure. I'm probably going to be super pumped. You'll see me play through the adventure on the channel. And yeah, I think that's all for today's episode. We had one match, but it was pretty crazy with the fire and ice business going on in there. And yeah, if you enjoyed that content, subscribe to the channel maybe. I do this every Friday. There are some exceptions if like there's somewhere where I need to be, or if I need to stay over in work, because I have a weird job place. If something happens at my workplace, I really need to get there and handle that shit, because I'm an important person at work. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having an okay day as well, and I'll see you next Friday on the HearthSide Friday.